everything, right? I'm actually not sick. I was sick for like 2 days. I had body aches really bad. I didn't have a fever though. My throat was scratchy and I was coughing a little bit, but that was about it. I didn't have a stomach bug. It really wasn't that bad actually. But I missed out on Christmas though. But it's alright. I mean, y'all know I'm not a big fan of holidays. The thing is with the Orthodox Church, it's like, with all these different feasts and fasts, it's like it might as well be Christmas every day, you know? Like, there's so many things that we celebrate. And there's so many different things that we partake in that other religions don't really partake in because, well, either they don't know about them or they don't care about them. But something I noticed about the Orthodoxy is like the people that go to that church really know why they're there. They're not like forced to be there. Their parents aren't threatening to beat them if they don't attend divine liturgy, you know? If it's negative, it's not coming from God. Okay? My bishop told me that. It's like if it's negative, then it's demonic. Not to say that like all positivity and all love comes from God. I just saw a truck that said on time, every time. So that's like the exact opposite of me. But you have to be on time when you're a truck driver. Don't they like clock your ass with that machine? I mean, I guess that's a way to keep track of people so they're not, you know, driving all over the place and doing shady stuff. But I'm sure people still do shady stuff though. I'm sure that still happens. I don't think that regulations actually prevent people from doing shady stuff. But they fool the public into thinking that that's what they're doing. See, war on drugs. More like the war on drugs, right? Everybody's on drugs. We're gonna go to war on drugs. I'm sure it would make it more fun. Like if you were shooting people on PCP, I'm sure that'd be way more fun, right? Oh wait, they do that. Never mind. It's called MK Ultra. I don't think it was PCP though. I think it was like massive doses of acid, right? Fuck, they could just give them Aderall. They could just give them Aderall. They could just give them meth or something. Well, they probably do that too. Aderall, meth, bath salts. I probably shouldn't be laughing about this. Yeah, so what I was talking about the last video, have you noticed that I've been doing a lot of rants about sheep as of late? Well, the reason I've been doing these rants is because I just keep seeing all this content about, you know, people that are trying to justify their life decisions, whether it's like these Christian conservatives that are like one kid that are like, I'm never having another child, or people that don't want to have kids that are doing all these videos about why their life is better. Look, I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss everybody off. Everybody's wrong about this. Everybody's wrong about this, and the reason why they're wrong about this is because y'all chose technology. And because y'all chose technology, y'all chose to basically abort yourself, okay? So I have a hard time believing that the people that had kids don't believe in abortion. Like, if they gave their kids technology that's like fucking sucking their brain out with a vacuum called social media, right? See, I didn't do that because I have this little thingamajig. I wonder who's calling me. Is it my friend that's obsessed with me, or is it my manager? Let's see. It's a number I don't recognize, so we're not gonna fuck with that. We're not. I know I'm not supposed to be using my phone, but I thought it was my manager, okay? Don't judge me! I've already judged myself! It's not good to be on the phone when you're driving around. Yeah, but I receive like missed calls all the time from numbers I don't recognize. I'm pretty sure it's like a bill collector or something. Typically is. But anyway, yeah, so the reason that I'm talking about this once again is to reiterate the fact that these are all sheep talking, okay? These are all sheep. And I respect people that understand their decisions enough that they don't feel the need to, like, you know, shame other people because of their decisions, you know? Like, when I bitch about technology, I'm bitching about the consequences of technology, okay? I understand that people, like, get a phone because it makes their life easier and, like, they're able to accomplish tasks a lot more quickly. And, you know, like, my priest, like, he does people's mortgages, and he was telling me, you know, this smartphone, like, makes it so much easier for me to do this, and I get that. I really do. I'm like, this is my lifestyle, okay? Like, I'm a very unconventional person, all right? So I think that people feel like I'm judging them for, like, having a smartphone. It's more of a, like, social, like, I'm looking at society, and I'm seeing the negative repercussions of a society that has chosen technology. I'm not judging people on an individual basis because they have a smartphone or an Apple Watch, or even those little thingamajigs in their ears that I can't fucking stand looking at. I mean, yeah, like, I am completely sickened by this, all right? But that doesn't mean that people that have given into that are bad people, okay? And that's the thing, like, it's something I'm really passionate about because I see technology as a drug, and I see technology as a form of suicide. It really is social suicide, and people don't want to see it that way because of how dependent they are on it. And that's a really daunting perspective to have. Whenever you look around, and if you saw the smartphone for what it really is, not just a government tracking device, but it's an annihilator. That's what it is. It's annihilating society, all right? If you really saw that for what it truly was, you would probably not want to exist anymore. It would be a really, really depressing reality. So I can understand why people don't want to see it that way. I mean, it's an idol. It's definitely an idol, okay? But it's like, you know, if you're sober and everyone around you's on drugs, if everyone around you's drunk, like, it's going to be difficult to not see things as they truly are. You know, when everybody else is in, like, this other state of mind, this alternate reality, it's going to be really hard to have, like, a positive perspective on society. And that's exactly how I feel. You know, I feel like that phone is a drug, and it's completely messing with everybody's idea of themselves. It's not just messing with reality, it's messing with our idea of who we are. Case in point, you know, all these people that have a smartphone are obsessed with their stinking identity, you know? And it's crazy because really the only identity that matters is the iPhone, right? Right? Gender's out. I mean, gender's been out since the 70s, since they legalized abortion. Gender's out. So, you know, I just think that all this stuff that they complain about is a little late. But they want to take all this pride in having the perspective that they do because they think that that makes them better. They think that that makes them, like, more of a follower of God. Well, I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's the thing, I can admit that I'm wrong, and I can admit that I could be wrong. Like, I don't take pride in the fact that, like, certain people have serious side effects from taking that jab, you know? Just like I don't take pride in the fact that, you know, yet another school shooter on medication, you know, gets all this attention. And, you know, people don't want to talk about what's really driving this. You know, they never want to talk about what's driving anything. But it's like, I don't like the fact that society is the way that society is. And, you know, it's just terrible. I would prefer to have less jokes. I would prefer to have less bits than have society be so shitty. Okay? But, yeah, but, it's like, it seems like people are just mad because, like, other people make different decisions. And we don't all want the same thing. And we don't all feel the same way about the society we live in. We don't all feel the same way about child rearing. We don't all feel the same way about homosexuality and drug use and all that. But it's like, I will keep stressing that the one thing that y'all motherfuckers seem to agree on is reliance on technology. So technology has brought y'all together, and you don't even see it because you're too busy doing this, right? Right? Motherfucking right! There's no denying what I'm saying. But, you know, if you're an artist that lives your life the way you want to live it, and I think that this is the real reason why society hates artists. It's because, like, we follow the beat of our own drum or whatever the fuck that saying is, you know? And me doing that led me to God. It led me to the Orthodox Church. So I have a hard time believing that it's a problem, all because society society doesn't understand unconventional decisions. Okay? Do you really want yet another mentally ill woman to be having kids? Because I don't.